before you can sell. We are a wholesale program, so we do offer wholesale pricing on cloud-based and storage licenses, and we're flexible on what you purchase up front. So just talk to your partner specialist, and you guys will go through an ROI analysis and find out what amount of storage and licenses is right for you.
And again, our program is a little unique because it's not just, here's some tires, go sell tires. We're giving you a tire shop. So it's a lot different than just passing of goods from one hand to another. So here's our main dashboard, and this is coming under a lot of changes regularly. So this is its first generation, so over the next 1, 2, 3 months even, we're going to see a lot of change, and we're really excited about that. This top part goes into cloud backup and recovery. So it gives you, your subscribed backup space versus what you're using. So here we see an overage. We have our central management console links from here, so we'd open this up and we could see where the backups are or where we've installed our management agent and what machines, so you get some basic troubleshooting information just from this, so that's nice. And then it even gives you the more detailed information as far as what's happening on the backup sessions. So you get backup session details, how many files transferred, how many files didn't transfer. You hit details, and it shows you a little more information as a log excerpt. So it's a nice system that just really plugs you into what's happening with your backups. Back to the partner dashboard, license assignment, very simple. So if you are using server-save licenses, you do have to use this part of things, and you just assign a license. Oh, let me go ahead and sign back in. So very simple. You already have a cloud backup account, and you just take that account and you either change the username that's assigned in here, or leave it. You can order more from us as well. But the web package, if we hit this all puts you into the back end of your web integration package. So from the front end, we have this page. So this is one of the pages that comes with the web integration package. And again, some partners love it and they really build it out. Some partners they have their own design and will match that for them. And some of our partners will actually, they say, we don't really have a whole lot of logos or design. Can you do that for us? And we do. We have a strategic design and development firm that we recommend you go to, and they'll be able to build out a whole website for you, custom, and at a fraction of the market price. We're talking as low as $100 a page, really, rather than what you would see as $200, $250 a page. Especially at the quality they're doing, and they know our business and they know what our partners need. So there's no learning curve. There's no trying to guess what should happen, what shouldn't happen. They know exactly what you're going to need to get into.
John asks, is there a simple red light, green light dashboard to detect backups that are having problems? There is an error in an activity report that you can pull.
Well, again, so in the Pulse management, you can look at all the error logs and you can look at what's going on. But the red light, green light thing has been something that our partners have been asking for, so we've put it into the next iteration of this program. So you're going to see that shortly. So if I just minimize the column view on the side here, we're going to see this is really quite a robust web package that we've provided. So the first thing is, okay, getting a new service in place is one thing, but actually being able to get out to market in it is a whole nother. So here we have a number of sections. We have the admin section, which just has different admin settings. So, global metadata items that you could label, different options for, how you interact with your customers. We have an update section. We do update this package regularly with new feature requests like the red light, green light dashboard, things like of that nature. And you can come in here and update your application regularly, very simple. We have the View Gateway section. So rather than having to go through an extensive gateway integration process, as long as you have an Authorize.net or PayPal Pro or standard option, all you have to do is come in and plug in your credentials, and you're good to go. It's built in also with a really nice mailer, So you could look at subscription groups for new users, existing users. You can import subscribers for different campaigns. You can once you send out the campaigns, you can look at mailer statistics, and it gives you click-through rates, unsubscribed rates, open rates, bounty emails. So it's a nice little system that not everyone already has set up. And this is already set up pretty much designed for how you would want it for this particular program. And this also gives you a nice way to keep that regular touch with your customers.
I just want to do a quick visual and audio check. I noticed our audience view monitor going red here a few times. Can everybody still see and hear everything okay? Just give us a quick chat if you can. Okay, Alex says yes. Okay, that's good.
Thank you. All right, so there's also a very humble support ticketing system in here. In the admin settings, say you're using Kaseya and you have an email address that automatically creates a case in Kaseya for you, you can enter that email address as the admin email address in this system. That way when people submit the Contact Us form, when they submit a support ticket, those things get created in Kaseya directly. So it's not a specific module, but if you have an active email address like that, you can certainly take advantage of it. So the content section is also very nice. So again, this is not a website, it's a web application. And the web application includes customizing a website. So we have some basic pages, and if you're familiar with WordPress or Joomla, you'll be very familiar with the flow of how these things work. You see we have some SEO metadata items in here, hit counter, last modified, created by date, so you have different admins working these things. You can hit edit, and then you get this nice WikiWhack visual editor. You can also hit source, and you can, if you're a little more advanced and want to work in that. So this is very nice and simple to use. There's also a file manager built in here. So we can see, okay, let's link to a file on the server. And then it comes right up here, and it shows you all the files that exist. If you need a file that's in your local machine, then you just browse your local machine, and then select the file and hit upload. So it's a very, very simple to use program. Most of our partners are not web guys. Most of our partners are hardware techs. So what we find is that our partners really love this, and that it's really nice to see how over time pages get built out. It's very simple to do. You manage the menus as well. So the menus in the top of the website. So the main menu up there. So you have some basic integration links there. If we go to list, we have the main menu. Then we have, okay, the home button, where is the point, contact us, where is the point, etc. What order does it appear in? And it's very easy to add or remove things there. We also have a coupon code system. So if you want to experiment with doing different campaigns for different types of coupons, very simple to do. Coupons cannot be for 100% discount. It's mostly for, it's for less than 100%. So you can do a discount on the entire service, so the recurring revenue as well. So that's really nice. And you can limit the coupons based on total number of uses or a specified date range. So that's nice. CTCs and plans, well, really it's just plans that you have to worry about. And you go into plans, and it's very simple to edit the pricing availability of the plan. So we have this 2 GB workstation annual account. So if I go to my website, when I go to my sign up page, I can edit the content up here in the content section. Then we have the basic form fill for account creation. And then they choose the plans that I have available. So, and these are by no means recommended market pricing structures. This is a demo piece, so it gets messed around with a lot. Let's say I wanted to get rid of that 2 GB option. There's no reason to have this up here. And really on your website, you really only want maybe 3 options available anyways. So I come in here and I say, okay, I'm going to edit this option. And then I uncheck active, hit submit, come back and refresh, and it's just that simple. Now it's gone. Then we have the backup users table. So you have a list of all your users. You can view actions on the users, meaning view details as far as more granular information, use space, total space, their order history, so when they signed up and the upgrades they've made. So this is really nice. You have different contact information. You can edit that, the secret question and answer. You can also upgrade the account without including billing information. So a lot of partners don't want to bill through PayPal or Authorize.net, and they do everything through check still. That's not a problem. We just give you the option to have a passive mode of sales. You can simply come in and create accounts as an admin. That way you don't have to tie billing account information to it. And then you could upgrade and cancel or reset the password or change the email as you see fit. So that's the web integration package. Recent signups, recent upgrades. So it's a really nice system here. Tim asks, are you recording this so we can view it again? I just missed part of the presentation. Not a problem, Tim. If you go to our website where you originally signed up under resellers and then webinars, we put up all of our webinars that we record. And also, when you come into our partner program, you go into the Partner Resource Center, we have a lot of collateral for you, included cut up short videos explaining different programs, marketing discussions. We have regular go-to-market strategy webinars for our partners. So, how do you package it, how do you price it, and we spend a little more time going through it. Also, on a weekly basis, we have a full tech and admin training. It's a thorough 2-hour session. The first hour goes just through the web integration package, and the second hour goes through the software. So we do have those recorded as well. So the Partner Resource Center is going to have email templates, all that good stuff. So we get out of this dashboard, get out of here, and let's, that was actually a good article. So in our knowledge base section, we have this article which explains how the software works a little bit, as there are a couple of different applications. So we have image creator, image stream, file and folder, and then the mobile apps, and where these should really be installed. So image creator, something you need a server-side license for, and you install it on the physical or virtual machine that you want to take an image of. You then direct that image to some local staging machine. The staging machine is typically something that companies will charge you to pay for. So you have to buy their proprietary hardware just to use it. Really, with us, it doesn't matter. It just needs to be a Windows 7 box, that our backup agent supports, and load it up with enough RAM and hard drive space to handle the backups that you're running. And it's typically the backup server that we would use. But the reason that we have this staging machine is that you want dedicated resources just for performing backup, rather than sharing resources with your web server or file server or mail server, which are more for productivity. You want these to have their own items. If you're just doing workstation backup, you install the agent directly on the workstation or the laptop, and it runs directly from there to the cloud, because it's pretty resource light when it comes to those types of environments. Okay, a couple of good questions. How would it work for customers that have one monthly fee and backup is not broken out as a separate charge? Perfect. What we usually do is we find that partners, that's exactly what they're doing. You have to put a limitation sometimes when it comes to servers, but you need to really define a backup solution package. So defining a backup solution package could include additional services like test recovery, manual off-site backup, or a test recovery includes that you actually keep that data on-site in case you need to run over to with them. It includes a lot of things. So typically, you would do a managed service package, and you just have to look at the environment. You cover each workstation up to 50 gigs. You cover each server up to 200 gigs, something of that nature, and just price it out, and then just make sure, like, if it does go over that amount, then you're copied. All right, Anthony asks, which program should we run to back up server data, 50 gigabytes plus? the rebranded app or the ServerSave app that includes ImageStream and others? Well, ServerSave, again, it also includes the file and folder application. I would recommend that, well, really, and it's changing a lot, and Anthony, you're going to get an update pretty soon here. We're actually reducing what ServerSave includes from the, and by reducing, I mean we're combining applications. So I'm signing into ServerSave right now to display what Anthony's talking about. Well, always good to have a crash on a demo. So here we have 5 applications. This is the more heavily rebranded file and folder backup. This is Image Creator. And then ImageStream is the more neutral branded backup agent designed for image-based backups. But it handles files and folders terrifically as well. So I would recommend, go with whatever one you feel runs better. But it's really your prerogative in an environment where you just have 50 gigs, 50 to 100 gigs. Both programs are pretty much going to run the same. Once you get over about 500,000 files on the server, I'd recommend going over the ImageStream. But we will be combining in the next month and a half. We're going to be combining ImageStream into the file and folder so that you wouldn't have 2 options, you'll just have 1. We're also going to combine the management agent Pulse into that application as well. And that'll leave us with 3 main applications: Bare Metal Image Creator, Exchange Granular Recovery, and the online backup agent that includes the management information as well as handling large files, small file sets, big file sets, whatever it is. John asks, what are your other support options? Chat, phone, email, US-based? We do have support. All of our support are SOS employees. Again, we're Australian-based, and we do have offices globally. So we have offices in Kiev, Ukraine, mostly development, and we have offices in India for support and infrastructure. Our office here in LA has support, sales, marketing, business development, product development, and I think that pretty much is it. So our headquarters is here in LA, but we do have offices globally. And we have chat-based support, phone-based support, and email-based support. All right, so to quickly run through the program, we have the application view, setup backup. This is more on a use case view, so if you're kind of a first-time user, and you'd be like, okay, well, I'm on a file server right now, and it gives you the options. Chat's available on our website. If you go to sosonlinebackup.com, you'll have a pretty lady pop up in the bottom of your screen. She'll want to chat with you. All right, so Bare Metal Image Creator. So we hit this, and we have different options with the wizards, the disk map, the volume manager. Don't really need to use that. Backup job, I'm going to go ahead and delete this so I can show you all the scheduling options. Different destination folders. Backup history. Wesley asks, can I get the slide presentation? Yes, if you go to managedonlinebackup.com,